from Wall Football Stadium here in Wall Township, New Jersey. Lighthouse Sports Network, in conjunction with the Garden State Athletic Network, presents Shore Conference football. As tonight we have the Manalapan Braves with a record of 5-1 and 2-0 in Class B North, are up against the Wall Township Crimson Knights with a record of 3-2 and 2-0 in Class B North. Hello, I'm Glenn Perry. Joining me tonight is Greg Cardone, and this should be a very good matchup here. Manalapan with their quarterback Cameron DeFoss. He's had 8 touchdowns, 1 interception, and he got a 1-2 punch in Nick Palmieri and Asir Wolfhook in the backfield. As for Wall, looks like they've settled in on quarterback Brian McKenna for the season. So he's done a pretty good job thus far. More of a running team. As you also have him, you have Mike Bullard and then Dylan Cohen for the Crimson Knights. Both teams have had 2 common opponents, Howell and Tottenville of Staten Island.
There you go.
So this should be a good one. Here comes Manalapan.
Yeah, this should be a real exciting Friday night football here, Glenn. I'm excited to be here. We were here just a few weeks ago when Wall throttled the Freehold Township Patriots, but now it's a step up in class here with the Manalapan Braves. As you mentioned, a lot of stars on the field here tonight. What I love is you got 2 red-hot teams coming in, right? You got the Manalapan Braves. You mentioned the loss to Tottenville. Both teams, matter of fact, lost to Tottenville. 5 straight for Manalapan, 3 straight for Wall. This is a classic matchup here, and again, the winner's going to get a big jump and lead on the B North crown.
Yes, and the winner of this game will at least clinch a tie for the B North title. Here comes Wall right now. I think it's homecoming night here for the Crimson Knights.
Yeah, we've got a little late arriving crowd, it looks like.
Yes, a little festivities. Probably have some at halftime as well. Wearing the navy blue helmets, white jerseys, red numbers. And Wall wearing the white helmets, red jerseys, white numbers, and white pants.
Yeah, you mentioned Wall Township with their running game. Manalapan has a running game of their own, and we both know that, so it's a matter of who's going to stop who, right?
Yes.
Manalapan's coming in almost 30 points a game on offense, but they're going against this Wall tough defense, and during their 3-game winning streak, only allowing 11 a game, so something's got to give.
All right, we'll give the officials. The referee is Sean Croper. Umpire is Michael Azzarello. Linesman is Richie Collins. Line judge Brian Gwinny. Field judge Al Maresca. Side judge Anthony Carrington. And the clock operator is James Dugan. This will give you the weather here. It's going to be a good one here tonight. First of all, we got nice fall weather here. It is 61 degrees here and mostly
perfect.
cloudy.
Perfect. We've had too many warm games, and now we're getting to the meat of October where all these games are more critical, and you have football weather on tap. It's beautiful.
All right. Well, Dean's at Point Pleasant Burrows. They're hosting at Donovan Catholic. There's no score at the end of one. However, Point Burrows scored in the first play of the second quarter, so it's now 7-0. It looks like we'll have the ROTC coming out, and then we're going to have the national anthem.
Our servicemen and women everywhere with the playing of our national anthem. Ladies and gentlemen, the Wall High School Marching Band. The band of
Grass field here at Wall. Although we got the word next year, they're going to have a new stadium.
That's pretty cool. Pretty cool. Right next door, you mentioned, and they probably want to finish off this season with a division championship before heading over there. But this is I still love a grass field, Glenn. I really do.
Yeah, more than likely they're going to have a turf field. So here come the captains. Shaking hands right now.
Shaking hands, and then they want to get after each other in the next minute or so.
Yes.
Real curious to see how the Wall defense matches up against the Manalapan offense. I mean, they usually come out, they got to pound the rock. They got a big offensive line. They can wear on you, lean on you. Ball control, obviously. So it's going to be a real cat and mouse game today with both offenses and defense going against each other.
Let's see. It's like, so Manalapan won the toss. They will defer. That means Wall will receive and start this game. And Wall will go from right to left.
Manalapan, they deferred. We'll start the game with the Wall Township Knights.
It's a big game, Glenn, when you put the W for Wall right on the 50-yard line.
I know, there was nothing there at first. Now they got, the W there. So.
Yep, they're little home cooking.
It should be Brandon Kaplan kicking off for Manalapan.
There's excitement in the air. You can feel it. You certainly can feel it from a different regular season game. This has got a lot of juice in this one.
Manalapan takes the field, and it looks like it will be actually Jonathan Weinberg kicking off. He'll be the kickoff guy. And deep for Wall will be Fran Scaramillo and Keith Reinhardt. Scaramellino will be on the near side, Reinhardt on the far side.
Mentioned Reinhardt. He is like their all-purpose guy. He can do everything, and here he is trying to make an impact play right off the bat here, being the kick returner here for Wall Township.
And we are underway. It'll go to Reinhardt, 10-yard line. Cuts up the middle and to the 30-yard line.
All right, we're popping already.
Tackle on the play by Braves number 4, Braden Claro.
So Braden Claro made the tackle. It'll be 1st and 10 at the 30 here for the Crimson Knights.
1st and 10. The Wall Knights start the game. Here comes their offense.
You mentioned both teams want to, establish the run, and they're going to try to hand it to number 33, Dylan Cohen, their big running back there. He's the leading rusher on the team, and they want to see if they can establish him for sure.
He's to the right of McKenna. In motion is Reinhardt, and it'll be a keeper for McKenna, and gets near the 34-yard line.
You talk about trying to trick them right off the bat, right? They do a little option play. McKenna keeps it, goes up the gut. Only has 12 carries for -6 yards, so those are probably on sacks and whatnot, so he's not really involved in the running game, but they know they have to probably do some different tactics here to get after this Manalapan Brave defense.
4-yard gain, 2nd and 6.
Pick up a 4 on the play, 2nd and 6.
And this time Cohen is to the left of McKenna. And a little pop pass over there to Heath Reinhardt. And he gets stretched out, and good pursuit there by the Braves defense. Gain of about maybe 2 on the play. Looks like the initial tackle there by Nick Palmieri. Looks like 1 yard on the pass.
Mercado and number 20, Nick Palmieri.
Yeah, number 24, Dean Aviles, just turn him inside enough so the rest of the Brave defense can get there, and that's a heck of a lot of speed there. To you think about that play could be very dangerous, but Manalapan was up to the task on that one.
So officially a 2-yard gain. 3rd and 4 at the 36. So they go to pistol formation this time. Reinhardt on the near side. Tight formation here for the Crimson Knights. Dylan Cohen in the backfield. Here goes Reinhardt in motion. Now he goes from left to right. And a handoff there to Cohen up the middle. First down to the 44. Tackle there by DJ Crisaro, but it is a first down for Wall.
I'm not going to lie, you said up to the 44. My first thought was Cam Scattaboo. And Dylan Cohen looked just like him if you watched the game last night from the New York Giants. That was a heck of a run. Like you said, tight formation. They weren't doing any trickery right there. Like, here's our ball carrier. Here's our O-line versus your D-line. Great execution.
Yep, stop us.
Correct.
Gain of 8. Reinhardt in motion again. Rolling out is McKenna. And he's going to throw it long, and it's going to be overthrown. Pass is intended for Maddox Mizell, but it is incomplete.
Yeah, they were all over that one, weren't they? Double coverage, little rollout. That's not a bad play, right? You want to stretch the defense. If you're going to establish a run, which they already have the first 3 plays of the game, there's nothing wrong with trying to go deep right there and maybe come back to some type of play action or running game here. But nothing wrong with that. You're trying to hit that big play and get back to your base offense.
So bring up 2nd and 10 here. 9:38 to go here in the opening quarter. A little more spread out this time. 2 receivers on the far side, 1 on the near side. That's Reinhardt. And there's a handoff. Hole there for Cohen. Closes up quickly there. Crisaro there with the tackle, but a positive gain of about 3 on the play.
Yeah, you mentioned DJ Crisaro. He just filled in beautifully. That looked like he was going to go for a lot more, and that was a nice stick in the hole right there to limit that to about a 2-yard gain. 3rd and long now.
Called 3rd and 7 here.
Yeah, we got to get our guy over there, the chain guy. He's got to wake up. He's got to move up a yard.
Yes. Pistol again. Rolling out is McKenna. He's going to throw it to Mizell. Looks like he got it, unless he bobbled it. Looks like he's out of bounds. They're going to call it incomplete. Thought he had it, but he's either... It's on the far side. He either didn't have his feet down or he bobbled it.
Yeah, it's hard to see from our vantage point, but they had the play perfectly set up. Little play action, rolled out. Manalapan only brought a 4-man front, so they were playing pass the whole way. They had 7 deep, but he was open. The receiver was open for sure. Just a little overthrown or a little just timing, just a little bit off like you mentioned. So now they have to punt it away.
Yeah. Ryan Melendez will be back for Manalapan. Kicking or punting will be Heath Reinhardt. Here's the punt. Goes out of bounds around the 25-yard line.
Take that all day.
Yes.
You know, good punt for high school, and we mentioned Reinhardt. Now he's going to stay on defense. It looks like kick return or going in motion, little pop pass, punting.
1st and 10, 8:36 to go.
So 8:36 remaining in the opening quarter. Wall did get 1 first down on the drive, but they had the punt after that.
So now we get a chance to see Manalapan's running game, right? You mentioned at the top, Palmieri, the junior, and Woolfolk, the senior, basically sharing the bulk of the carries here and the yardage as well. They're roughly about 800 total yards between the 2 of them. So they got a potent running game.
And it will be Woolfolk in the backfield. Shifting over there is Ethan Fogelstrom. And there's the pitch to Sierra Woolfolk. Gets stretched out, still on his feet, good balance there. Powering his way for about maybe 3 or 4.
Sierra Woolfolk. Tackle on the play by Wall Township's Cohen.
Looks like he only got 2 on the play, so
Yeah.
2nd and 8.
Impressive job by Wall. They, obviously they strung that play out, and everybody was filling their gaps, and it was just a nice job on the run defense there. They're going to have plenty of that. They're going to come away with the victory.
Pick of just under 2 yards, 2nd and 8. Ball out to the
DeFoss will be under center again.
27-yard line.
It's like more of a wing T type offense there. Now they settle into one player's angled off. Now he's in motion. That's Melendez. Carry again. Wolfhook, not much there.
No, not really. Yeah, same play, and they probably wanted to attack that. Saw something on film. They wanted to attack that end, but again, Wall's right up for they're up for that play.
And Fran Scaromolino made the tackle, so no gain on the play. 3rd and 8.
We're going 3rd and a short 8. Ball edges out to the Braves' 28-yard line.
Is that the 28? Allows DeFoss. He'll throw it. Overthrown. Pass was intended for Cooper Savage. Incomplete.
You know Wall wants to keep them in 3rd and long, get them out of their comfort zone. Manalapan doesn't throw the ball much. They've only thrown over 20 times in a game on their opening game because it was a big game against Tottenville that they ended up losing. But generally speaking, they're not going to try to trick you. They're going to run the ball, run the ball, run the ball. So if you can get them in 3rd and long, they're not really used to doing the passing game, and it's a quick way to get off the field, that's for sure.
And Cooper Savage will punt for Manalapan. Number 7 against number 7 as Heath Reinhardt is back for Wall.
You said that kid's name a few times, huh?
Yes. High snap, but handled there by Savage. Oh, got blocked. And might be a touchdown. Let's see, it's going to be short of the goal line. Block was there by Christos Cianatis, number 13. To Sandiotis with the block, and he gets tackled at the 1-yard line.
They all came pouring in, Glenn, and that's a heck of a job by, how do you say it,
Sandiotis.
Oh, I wanted to scoop and score for the kid, but he'll take it, the block, and then sets up his offense at the 1-yard line like you mentioned. You talk about, we talk about so many different things, offense and defense, and then bang, special teams, huge play.
1st and goal at the 1.
The high snap actually missed at the timing of it as well, and then you don't hold your block an extra second there, and boom, there you go.
There's Brian McKenna under center, got a power I formation. Let's see what they do here. And it's going to be to Dylan Cohen. Is he in? Looks like he did not get in.
Wow.
Carry by Cohen up the pipe.
I mean, he's going in there full speed. It's amazing. He didn't break the plane. I would imagine they got 3 more cracks from the 1. I mean, Mr. Cohen should get a few more shots at this if they want to score here.
Yes. Couldn't see a quarterback keeper here. Look at this.
Yeah.
And there's McKenna powering his way, and he slips through on the left side for the touchdown.
There you go. They tried to do their own version of the tush push, right?
Yes.
And we saw that enough times last night.
Oh, my
God,
goodness.
four straight times. I think the most they did it in a row, and everyone was up in arms. But, hey, right there, that's the best play right there. You're basically on top of the goal line. Just use the running backs from behind. McKenna goes in, and they get out to that quick 6-0 lead.
So it'll be Heath Reinhardt attempting point after.
Lining up for the point after attempt.
Holding will be Jack Murphy. Misplayed. Little snap, and Reinhardt can't get it and pounced on there. So PAT was aborted there. Picked up there by Crew Brown, but so it's no good.
Special teams is in full throat right here. It's just making plays both on the punt block and now the extra point team.
So with 6:15 to go here in the opening quarter, it is 6-0 in favor of Wall.
That was McKenna's first touchdown on the ground. He's got 4 through the air, so he's managing his team just nicely.
Aguirre kept him in at quarterback. He's running the offense nicely.
Yeah, we mentioned at the top, right? This is a big game to get the lead in the division. Wall is seeking its first division title since 2019, while Manalapan's looking for his first division crown since 2017. So, you're going back a little bit of ways. I mean, these games can make a turn.
Now, I was looking at, now I started to look at the PowerPoints in each group. Manalapan's Group 4. Wall's in Group 2. Now, they're 11 in Group 2. If they get a win here tonight, they're going to shoot up.
Yeah, without a doubt.
Yeah. And go ahead.
Yeah, I was going to say that gives you the home game, gives you the better, matchups, all that good stuff.
Because they obviously subdivided in each section. Oh, big collision there. Got pinballed to the 21-yard line on the return. Return there by Ryan Melendez.
Kick received by Braves number 2, Melendez. Tackle on the play by Scarmalino.
So right now, Manalapan is actually at number 2 in Group 4. So they're going to be a 1 seed in probably Central 4. So, as I said, Wall right now at 11. But if they win, if they get 8 and above, they get a home game at least in the first round.
Correct. And they're playing so well right now. So, yes. I mean, they're peaking right at the right time, 3 in a row for them. And this would be a huge victory. That was some collision, as you mentioned. Bullard and Scaramellino just meeting at the running back or the kick returner.
And hand off there to Wolfuck. And Wall doing a nice job at the front line. So Cohen was in there, as well as Massimo Peduto.
Tackle on the play by Wall Township's number 44, Jesse Roth.
Manalapan always comes in with some beef on the offensive line. It looks like they might have the advantage there as well, but I think Wall's got some talent on the defense as well. I mean, Justin Davis, I believe, and yes, Justin Davis and Dylan Cohen leading this Wall Township defense. They're going to be you're going to hear their names a lot tonight.
Melendez in motion, but they have a trap play there. The Wolfhook got a little bit of room up the middle, but not much after that. Picked up maybe about 2 or 3 on the play.
Number 4, Max Patsoris.
So Max Patsoris there with the tackle. That brings up a 3rd and about 7.
Yeah, Manalapan had it on the first drive. That solo tackle, right? That one was just one-on-one and either get him down or it's a huge gain. And Katsoris right there stopped a huge game on that trap play.
Ball to 24. In motion is Palmieri. Back to passes to Foss. Throws it. He has a receiver. Diving catch. What a catch there by Cooper Savage. To the 45.
Unbelievable.
31 on the play.
Sorry, I stepped on you. The excitement there was just incredible. He had him wide open. Unfortunately for them, they didn't hit it in stride. It probably would have been 6, but they'll take the first down and move the chains there. What a play. What a catch.
Using his body, diving there on that ground.
That was Cooper Savage you mentioned. That just gives him the lead for receptions on the team. Only the 12th. We talked about they don't throw that much, but that's a big one right there.
And there's a counter to the left side. Carry there by DJ Corsaro.
Carry on the play by Braves number 8, Corsaro.
So he picks up about,
it
looks like 3 on the play.
Glenn, that could be one of those big plays that really spurs the Braves. You never know. Like, they just had the 3 and out, had the punt block. You got a lot of things going against your team, and that play now might have just jump-started them.
That wing T formation there. The Foss, he's going to dump it, and off Wolfhook's fingertips, incomplete. And now we got a penalty. Might be rough on the passer, we'll see. That's what it is. First penalty of the game.
And it's a big one. I mean, it would have been 3rd and long again. You could get off the field, and now they're driving. I got to admit, I looked away after the pass. I usually stay with the quarterback there to see what goes on behind the scenes. I did not see it.
So they're going to put the ball all the way to the, let's see, the 27.
First down, the ball moves down
Yes.
to the Wall Township 26-yard line.
Those calls are so tough unless it's so obvious, right? It's so subjective. It just don't know.
Under center is DeFoss. Up, Wall jumps. They got back-to-back penalties. It's going to be a 1st and 5 now for the Braves.
Yeah, that's a pre-snap one. I mean, that's an easy one that you can avoid, right? All you got to do is watch the football. Yeah, but you know how the hard count will get you as you're trying to come off the ball and get a jump on it. But listen, turnovers, penalties, those are the things that can cost you a ball game.
We got the wing backs. And a little counter there to Melendez. And he gets to the 20-yard line, so pick up about 4 on that, or 3. We'll call it 3. Casares there with the tackle.
It'll be interesting to see what they do here. 2nd and short. They probably have 3 downs to get these few yards. Again, not a big throwing team, but, hey, this might be one of those spots where you want to take a shot.
Officially 1-yard gain, so 2nd and 4. Trap up the middle there for Woolfolk, and once again, a Wall defensive line just standing still and just plastering Woolfolk. Jesse Roth in there with the initial tackle. Brings up a 3rd and 4 now for Manalapan.
Is that one of these things with the roster situation?
Okay.
I got Sawyer Grasso there. That's not correct?
Let's see. Yeah.
Number 44?
Yeah, you're right. Sawyer Grasso, 44.
But I heard the PA announcer mention Roth, so.
Yeah. You know what? I'm going to tell you why. There's DeFoss. He's going to throw it. And Savage in double coverage is intercepted. Nope, incomplete. But good coverage there, double coverage. And right there was Fran Scaramolino there on the coverage. So.
Yeah, they weren't going to get burned by Savage this time. They had it double teamed, and they snuffed that one out. Almost intercepted, like you mentioned.
So bring up 4th down and 4. Braves will probably go for it here. I'm going to tell you what, they had a jersey number change. Remember they had those special blue uniforms?
Yes.
So that's why, yeah. So he's back to normal on the roster.
There you go.
Now.
Okay.
Braves will go for it.
Lined up to go for it.
Big play here, Glenn.
Ball at the 20. DeFoss being pressured. And he's going to take over the 1st down. Near the 10-yard line.
Great job by DeFoss. I mean, the pressure came pouring in again, and he literally had no other decision but to take off. He basically got the ball, and Wall Township was in the backfield, so he had to take off.
So it's going to be 1st and 10, just short of the 10-yard line, so they can get a 1st down before the goal line.
Yeah, DeFoss not afraid to take off. 22 carries, 146 yards on the ground, including 2 touchdowns. So they do have that weapon in the backfield.
So Woolfolk in the backfield there. Melendez in motion. Rolling out is DeFoss, and this time he gets sacked there by Davis.
There's that man.
Justin Davis. And that's a huge loss.
Really, it sets him back.
That's a loss of 9.
I'll tell you, the last game I was here, like I mentioned at the top few weeks ago, that number 11, Justin Davis, he's a man's man. He can get after it. He is an aggressive playmaker on the defensive side of the ball. Also plays on the offensive side as a tight end, but he really does most of his damage over there on the D end, and that's a huge play here on 1st down.
Yeah, I think we mentioned he was going to Colgate. 2nd and 19. DeFoss. And dumped off there to Woolfolk. And good pursuit there by Max Katsouris. And now we got a flag.
Flag comes down after the play.
Could be a horse collar,
Yeah,
a
might
face
be.
mask, and that would be a shame for Wall. I mean, they're just shooting themselves in the foot on this drive. Would have been 3rd and long, got him in the right spot you want him in, another passing situation, but let's see what it is. I don't want to jump the gun here.
Yeah, personal foul. Yep, horse collar. There it is. Half the distance penalty, so you're looking at the 7. No automatic first down in high school, so that helps a little bit.
Wall Township horse
But
collar.
they get to replay the down, even though, or am I wrong? No, okay. 3rd down.
Yeah.
My apologies. I didn't see them move the chain over there, but yep. So still advantage Wall, you would think, right? So let's see what happens.
Just right at the 8-yard line, 3rd and 7. There's the pitch to Wolfhook. And they'll mark it at the 5, so a gain of about 3 on that. And that's probably going to be the final play of the
Carry on the play. Off right
first
side,
quarter.
Number 6, Wolfhook. Tackle on the play. Wall Knights en masse. And that'll bring it into the first
Yep,
quarter of this
they'll be in
contest.
1.
Wall Knights 6, Manalapan Braves no score. A quick reminder, the snack bar is
And now we got a
open.
halftime
Hot dogs,
score.
hamburgers, churros.
7-7 between Donovan Catholic and Point Borough.
Also having a 50-50
That's going to be a bloodbath down there.
Yes, it will be.
contribution. And a public service announcement, all food from the snack bar.
Well, this game's off and flying. You got a sponsorship to read. Go ahead.
All right, want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams, then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let's help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or by calling 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. So, right now, critical 4th down coming up here for Manalapan.
Yeah, I mean, the first quarter was off and running, and it was a heck of a quarter for sure. They were kind of feeling each other out. I thought Wall had the better of the play. Obviously, they have the big play in the game, the block punt that set up the offense at the 1-yard line, and McKenna obviously pushed it in or tushed it in with the rest of his teammates. Unfortunately, the extra point was, the snap was rolled back, but we got a long way to go, and we got a lot of action to go. And now Manalapan's obviously trying to at least tie it up, if not take the lead on this drive.
Call 4th down and 4.
I think Wall's done a nice job stopping him on the run. There's not a lot of gash plays. It's been forcing Manalapan to go through the air. And unfortunately for Wall on this drive, 3 penalties have really set up the Braves for a potential score here.
Call around 7-yard line here.
Little discussion here on the sideline between the referee and the coach of Wall.
Actually, we'll mark at the 5, so 5-yard line. 4th and 4. Yeah. Now we're ready to go here.
Guess they were waiting for us to come back from commercial, huh?
Yes. The television timeout. Actually, I think it might be 3rd, because I think they
That
didn't
was the
count
discussion.
down. I think, because I think the down didn't count. DeFoss throws it, and it's caught for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Braves. Catch by
Looks like it was,
number 4,
yep, Braden Claro there with the touchdown.
Yeah, perfectly set up play, right? I mean, they had them all sucked in. I think there was a lot of confusion on a 3rd or 4th down. Probably more
Yes.
for us announcers and the fans in the stands. That's what the official was actually going to talk about. It was 3rd down coming off the end of the first quarter, but DeFoss made a nice play, a little play action. When you're sucked in for that running game and you get the rollout, you're going to get wide open guys, and he did it. He hit Claro in the back of the end zone, and now they're going for the lead here with the extra point.
Actually, they're going for 2. Foss is going to pitch it to Wolfhook, and let's see. And they didn't get it. Sure, I'm baffled by that one.
I jumped the gun saying, I'm looking down at my notes here, and I'm like, oh, they're going to go for the lead. And, geez.
Yeah, I mean.
I would assume they have a kicker that can obviously make the extra points. I mean,
yes.
It's high school football. We have him in, Pop Warner. You have him here for high school. So that's an interesting call. So we'll see how that plays out, right?
Yes. You think you want to kick the extra point and take the lead, but it didn't happen. So we got 11:57 to go here in the second. It is now 6-6.
It's funny when I listen to NFL or college, and you have like a play like that, and us being announcers, like they feel like they never, question that call or what's going on. Or you have a discussion. It's like, oh, they're going for two, and they move on, whether they get it or not, and whether it's a critical play to do that. In that scenario, the only thing I could be thinking of, is like, okay, they just hit him with a touchdown. They want to get up 8-6, and then they think maybe 7 on the next drive. You're up by 9, 2 scores, but that's the only stretch I can go to.
I mean, you don't want to be chasing points. I mean, you want to take the lead. I mean, it's early on.
I mean, that would be the only thing I can think of, but that's a long stretch when you think about it. You don't know what the next score is going to be or whatever, but, I mean, we'll see how it plays out, right? That's all you can do. And you hope it doesn't come back to bite you in the butt if you're Manalapan.
Here comes the kickoff there by Weinberg. Now we got whistles and a flag. Looks like it must be a false or jump the gun there on the kickoff, I guess.
On the play,
offsides there, okay.
They're now kicking from the 35-yard line.
Not like the NFL as well, where they just let that play out, and if they could take either the return or the 5 yards, or they tack on the 5. It's like, nope, we're stopping it right here. All of a sudden, the Zebras are getting involved, Glenn. We were having a nice flow, and they're like, wait a minute, we're getting paid for this game. We gotta start throwing some flags.
Yeah, I got 4 penalties right now.
Yep.
So there you go. This one's short. Reinhardt will let this one go out of bounds. So there's your penalty.
Why not?
Should mark it to 35.
It's one of those pooch kicks, as you mentioned,
Yes.
They're trying to pooch it. Now, let's see if we can get this thing back on its fervor pitch that it had the first few drives, right?
Yes.
Oh, they're going to.
Oh, they're going to give them the foul. They got to back them up. You know why? Because they already had a 5-yard penalty, so might as well back them up even more.
And you think that's not a big thing, right? A couple of 5-yard penalties. That's a big thing. It's 10 yards. It just puts a little bit more pressure on the kicker. He sees how far the end zone is to get it back that way, and this could really set Wall up on their offense, close to midfield.
That's what they're banking on.
Yeah.
Scaramellino and Reinhardt are back.
Let's see if he tries that pooch kick again, or maybe, I don't know, hard squib. It seems like they're all over this.
There it is. And this time Scaramellino will take it around the 33-yard line, and he gets out of bounds around the 45. So good return there.
Yeah, not a bad start, right? 45-yard line. That's a good spot. We'll be very happy with that.
Knights are going to take over 1st and 10 from their own 45-yard line.
I formation. Dylan Cohen, the tailback. It'll be Grasso there as fullback. There's the handoff to Grasso. Gets to the 47-yard line. Now they're saying Roth. We're going to have to. Yeah, we talked about that because they had a jersey change when they had different uniforms now.
And I was just looking at my rushing statistics as we called out Grasso because that's what's on our sheet.
Yep.
And I'm like, I think that's his first carry. And then we hear Jesse Roth is the ball carrier. That was his third carry. So either way, I think we're going to go with Jesse Roth as number 44.
Okay, we'll go with that. Might as well. This time it'll be Cohen. He bounces off. Has some room on the right side. First down to Moore. Breaks a tackle. Still on his feet down the right sideline. Pushed out of bounds. Nice run there by Dylan Cohen.
Beautiful run by Dylan Cohen. There was really nothing there. It was all clogged up. Bounces to the right. Using that stiff arm. Getting a block from the wide receiver along the way. And basically just ran out of real estate. Otherwise, he's gone.
38 yards on that.
Cohen bought a lot of real estate for the Knights on that one. 1st and 10.
Yeah, he is their go-to guy. I mean, he is leading the team in 74 rushes, 470 yards, 6 touchdowns. He's their do-all running back.
Pistol. Going again. Finds a hole on the left side and quickly sealed up. Gets across the 15 to about the 14, so about a 3-yard gain there.
You know you're in high school when you rip off a 38-yard run and you don't tap out. You're like, no, yeah, give me the ball again. I mean, you watch the NFL, these guys now, these running backs, right? Even Barkley last night runs, first 2 carries, gets like 30 yards. He's like tapping out. I'm like, Dylan Cohen, nah, give me the rock. Trying to take the lead here in a big B North game.
Gain of 3 on the play, 2nd and 7.
And Dylan Cohen plays defense as well.
Yes, he's the Energizer Bunny. 2 receivers on the near side. I formation this time. And fake pitch. Brian McKenna's got room, and he'll toss it over to Davis for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Wall Township.
I like that play. I mean, we just talked about them going to Cohen. Right?
Yes.
They fake the pitch to him. The defense sells out. McKenna, I thought, was going to keep it and possibly get a score. He looks backside, and there's the defender, Justin Davis, all-world defender, coming across as the tight end with the touchdown pass. And I believe that's the first completion of the game for the Crimson Knights, if I'm not mistaken.
Actually, they're first. Second.
There you go. My bad.
Yeah,
Second.
2 yard. Yeah, like a 2-yard gain.
Oh, I see. That's why I forgot. But either way, it doesn't matter if it's first, second. That's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful drive off the kickoff. Don't forget, they start at the 45-yard line.
It's a little pop pass. That's technically.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah, that's what it was. Technically, it's a pass.
You got to forgive me on that.
That's all right. And we got a timeout. Let's see.
Timeout of the field called by the Braves.
Oh, so Manalapan called timeout. So we got 10-10 to go. We just got to wait for the extra point this time. 12-6 for Wall right now, so. Yeah, good play call right there.
Yeah.
McKenna could have run it, but he saw
no doubt.
Yeah, he saw Davis out. Just going to throw it right to him.
Yeah, and that's not an easy play, right? You're on the run. You're about to run it, and you're like, oof. And, you got to hit that in stride, and he did it perfectly, and easy walk-in touchdown. And let's see if we get one of these extra points to go, whether it's a conventional kick or the 2-pointer. Glenn, we talked about the running games on both teams. It's funny. It's going to be probably a turnover, a penalty, a special teams, maybe the passing game. And right now, Wall's got the bigger plays.
So Reinhardt will attempt the point after. Snap, little snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 10-10 to go here in the second quarter. It's now 13-6 in favor of Wall. Give kudos there to the holder, Jack Murphy, right there.
Without a doubt. It was another low snap, and there's nothing automatic in high school on the extra point. You know that. So, I mean, it's not easy, right? You got the snap, the hold, the kick. You got to hold your blocks. You got the Manalapan Braves was coming off the edge there. It is not an easy to execute that, and they did it there perfectly, and they got the lead.
Sure do. 7-point lead here.
We saw McKenna a couple weeks ago, and we were thinking, oh, he's just filling in, and he was doing his job. But lo and behold, he's just managing the team, and they're winning ball games, and it looks like he's got a real way about him on that offense. He looks very confident.
Sure does. Just want to keep the continuity there at quarterback.
Yeah, why mess up? Why mess up anything that's good, right?
Mm-hmm. So it'll be Melendez back for Manalapan. Reinhardt will kick off. So Crew Brown will be the other returner. Here's the kickoff. Melendez inside the 5. Has room on the left side and shoved out of bounds.
Kick fielded by Braves number 2 Melendez.
Mark it. It's like right near the 30-yard line.
I mean, that was another collision on the special teams. Reinhardt on that one, Glenn. I was blown away by number 12, Mike Bullard, the second string running back that comes in and spells Cohen. He just ran over one of the up guys. It was amazing to see.
Now we got a penalty before the snap. 12-minute in the huddle.
Yep, that's an easy one when the guy starts running off the field.
Oops, as they say.
Yes, sir. I tell you, Wall's making all the big plays right now, and their energy is, they're feeding off this homecoming crowd. They're playing at home, and they're playing with confidence, and they're taking it to them right now.
Back to their own 23-yard line.
Back at their own 23, 1st and 15 now for the Braves.
And then, like anything, you look at the scoreboard, you're up by 7. It's one play.
Yeah. So, tight formation here again. And a pitch there to Wolfuck. Sierra Wolfuck. And he gets nailed there by Cohen, but he gets to about the 25-yard line, gain of about 2 on the play.
I mean, you need high execution if you want to get yardage on that play. I mean, all 11 are in the box, right, on both sides. And they didn't get much back from that 5-yard penalty they just lost.
Yep, 2nd and 13 now.
I'll tell you, Wall's in their glory right now. They're just loving the fact that they got them in 2nd and 3rd and long. The only thing that's really hurt them again was the penalties. And they're just basically forcing them to not be in their game. They're forcing DeFoss to throw the football.
Once again, bunch, tight formation there at their offensive line. DeFoss takes a pitch. He's going to throw it long as a receiver, and it is incomplete. Pass was intended for Braden Claro.
Incomplete. Intended for Claro.
They'll bring up 3rd down.
Got to give credit to number 1, Maddox Mazzell, the senior. He came screaming back. I mean, that looked like it might have been from our vantage point. It looked like it might be a pitch and score right there, pitch and catch score. And that's what that play design is for, right? You suck him in. You got 11 in the box, and then you hit him with the over-the-top play. But Wall was ready for it again.
3rd down coming up here for the Braves at their own 25. Once again, there it is. Let's see. So Manalapan called timeout. So
I think, here we go.
Timeout on play called by the
Ed Guerrero wants an explanation.
of the half. 9:04.
Dominic Laporte, the head coach from Manalapan, he's probably telling these guys, hey, let's get organized a little bit here.
No doubt. And I think they kind of bailed him out, wouldn't you say? I mean,
with a timeout, yeah.
And I tell you, I'm listening. I'm not sure if it came from the crowd or the sidelines of the Wall Township coaching staff, but they were barking out, that's 12 again, 12 again. And now the head referee is just going, wait a minute. They're right. And then, bang, Manalapan was onto it as well. Like, timeout, let's go. Let's,
Little CFL action there.
Yeah, there you go. Keeping this referee crew on their toes.
Third and 13 now. time, shotgun formation. In motion is Wolfhook. Little dump pass, and it's caught there by Palmieri. First down and more. Tackled near the 44-yard line.
I mean, you talk about it. The best call against the defense that they were running. I just looked down. They had a 4-man front. They brought Dylan Cohen on a blitz. They send the 2 receivers deep. So think about it. You got 5 going up. You got 6 playing the deep ball pass because it's 3rd and long, and they just had the perfect play call.
1st and 10 at the 44. Took about 19 on that. Wall almost jumped there. And a hand off there to Melendez. Once again, that counter on that wing T. Picks up about 4 on the play.
Braves number 2, Melendez. Tackle on the play. Knights, number 33, Cohen.
So Cohen there with a stop, but pick up about 3.
You mentioned Melendez on the carry there. They're kind of a running back by committee. We talked about Palmieri and Wolfolk being the majority of the carries, but they're not afraid to give to Melendez and DeFos and Casaro and Frisia. I mean, they have a bunch of running backs they can go to.
And there's that double handoff to Palmieri. It's about 1 yard short of the first down.
It was like that classic double wing inside reverse.
Yep, the counter trap.
Yes, sir. I used to run that way back in my day, my coaching days.
They had that at William Patterson when I was there.
There you go. It's a deadly play. But Wall was up to the task again, and now they probably had to have 2 plays to stop this 2 yards. So let's see if they get this crowd getting a little defense chant. Maybe not. Little hot dog, cotton candy. Look at it, got 50-50 coming around.
Called 3rd and 1 here.
We got a big 3rd and 1, folks.
This time they are in that tight formation. Wolfhook, he'll get the pitch. And he's going to get thrown for a loss there. Right midfield. Made it at the 49, but loss of about 2 on the play.
Yeah, I missed who the initial defender came up and obviously just ruined the play. And I don't know, Manalapan's having trouble getting on the outside for sure.
Oh, they got a punt.
Yeah, they really, well, they're concerned about giving the ball to 50, the fact that they're stopping their running game.
So it'll be Cooper Savage punting again. Reinhardt back at his own 15.
Braves lining up the punt.
Once again, special teams problems, and he's thrown away there by Savage, and it's going to be a turnover and downs.
Wow, I think that was actually a planned play.
Wow.
I mean, it looked like as soon as he got it, he was looking to throw. It looked like the outside receiver that came in motion was going out for a pattern. And, I mean, Wall was pouring in with 3 kids, led by number 24, I believe, Jack Murphy, the senior. And that play was just blown up.
Either that or Savage thought he was going to get his punt blocked again, and then he just ran to his right and tried to throw it.
Yeah, no doubt. I mean, special teams has really taken over in this game, that's for sure.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for Wall at their own 49-yard line. So the Wall special teams have been great tonight.
Sure has, and they might go for a dagger play here. They got trips over here to the right.
McKenna will take the snap. Takes the handoff over the middle. There's Reinhardt. Intercepted. Back the other way to the 40. And this could be a touchdown here. We got McKenna trying to tackle. This time Mizell gets the tackle, but an interception there for Manalapan, and that was DJ, I think that was Casaro. Yep, Casaro.
I tell you, this is a wild game right now, Glenn. I mean, I just called it. Saying, oh, they're going to go for the dagger. Manalapan's all down, and now Casaro might have saved the bacon here for the Manalapan Braves. Just overthrown to Reinhardt, and he almost took that to the house.
He did, yep, to the 25-yard line.
And again, Mizell, the senior who made the play to stop the bomb by Manalapan, came storming back to at least for the temporarily stop the touchdown right now.
1st and 10 now.
And we don't get a breath, right? We got to keep going.
Fogelstrom, the fullback now. And they're going to give it to him. Powers his way to the 20-yard line.
I mean, big play after big play.
Carry on the play by Braves number 87, Fogelstrom. Pickup of.
It's going to be interesting to see if Manalapan now stays between the tackles, right? They've had some issues getting on the edge, and they got that big offensive line. They lean on them right now. Just a straight dive right there. And they may take this right to the end zone, going right up the middle. Let's see what they do.
Yep, just inside the 20-yard line, so it looks like it's 2nd and 6. And handoff there to Melendez. Gets through one tackle and might have gotten one.
Trying to stretch it out again. It's just nothing there. And got to give Wall credit. Mentioned Fogelstrom on the carry before that with that big the big yardage. That was the 2nd carry of the year, so he's probably thrilled when his number got called.
Absolutely.
Like, what? I'm getting the rock.
3rd and 5. In motion is Melendez. He'll get the carry to the right side. Now cuts back in. 1st down. Near the 10-yard line.
What do I know, Glenn?
Yeah.
Stay on the outside.
Tackle on the play, number 2.
Yeah, you got to go what's gotten you here, right? They've won 5 in a row to get to this point. They obviously got speed and execution to get to the outside, and they're not going to go away from it. That's their bread and butter. And here they go. They're looking to punch this in at the end of the half here as we get close to the end of the half.
Yeah, under 4 minutes to go now. Looks like the ball's at the 11. DeFoss gives it to Wolfhook. Spins around and a fumble. I think Wall might have gotten it.
Carried by Wolfhook, fumble on the play.
And they got it.
I mean, another big play.
And and it looks like it's Christos Sandiotis there with the recovery.
You think he's had an impact on this game?
I would say so.
He's got the block punt that led to the first touchdown, and now he's stopping Manalapan's chance to score here. Wow. Sandiotis, have a game, a junior for the Wall Township Crimson Knights.
So 3:41 remaining. Been a lot of big plays here.
Let's see if they go back to Mr. Cohen to get their offense started.
Settle things down a little bit. Pistol formation. And they will give it to Cohen. Up the middle. Oh, man, he got nailed originally. Might have gotten one on the play. That's it.
Yeah, they stood him right up.
Tackled by Braves ensemble. Slight gain on the play, 2nd and 9.
You mentioned Cohen as they're all do everything running back. Mike Bullard, last time we were here, he had a nice game against Freehold Township, and they were mixing him in a little bit. I haven't seen that here yet. I wonder when they're going to try to go to that player because he does have some game. He has 246 yards on the ground this year for them. So he is something that you got to look for maybe if Dylan gets a little bit beat up and tired back there.
Ball spotted at the 16, so 2nd and 9. Once again, Dylan Cohen with the carry goes to the right side there. So he gets near the 21-yard line.
That's like their staple play, right? Just kind of like see if there's anything up the middle. I'm just going to scoot to the right and gain some positive yardage. He had the 38-yarder that led to the touchdown to Davis earlier. McKenna hit Davis in the back of the beginning of the end zone and brought it in for their score for the lead. It was led by that Dylan Cohen run, and he looks a little bit beat up here now. Just see what happens here.
Yep, 3rd and about 5. Pistol again. Yeah, Cohen's still the tailback. Brian McKenna will take the snap here. And I'll give it to Cohen. Stutter steps. I think Palmieri got the original tackle there, so he got him. He'll be shortly line to gain. And Manalapan calls its last time out, I believe, with 1:59 to go.
Nice job by Manalapan. They pulled the back.
Actually, they're not going to call timeout. Sorry about that.
Oh, no, my bad. going back to that play, they pulled 2 linemen, tried a little counter tray, it looked like, and they kind of blew it up, and Cohen had to go back to the left side and didn't get the first down. So now Manalapan has a chance to get the ball back and tie this thing up at the last minute 47.
Actually, they did call timeout now.
Okay.
147, that's their last timeout.
Makes sense, right? You save all that clock now so you can maybe get a short punt, start the ball at the 50, and look to punch this in. That was a critical stop. You think about it, if Wall goes down and scores right there, right? They go up by 2 touchdowns. That just, you have all the momentum going into the locker room, and now the game could be in the balance right here. Great football game, huh?
Yes, it's been very entertaining.
It really has been.
We've had a little bit of everything.
I agree.
So it'll be Reinhardt punting.
I mean, we've got a special teams play here, so who the heck knows what's going to happen.
There's the punt. Pretty nice punt, end over end. Fair catch there by Melendez. Had to slide there, but he got it. At about the 44-yard line. So we got 156 remaining. Oh, so they reset the clock. 156 remaining.
Oh, wow, okay.
Okay.
He downs it at the Braves 44.
That's a great punt by Reinhardt.
Yes, good hang time there.
Good hang time, no return. Yep.
156
Deep kick.
to go in this contest.
So remember, the Braves do not have any timeouts, and they're not a good, they're built for the run, so it's going to be a little more difficult for them to pass the ball down the field.
Correct. I mean, just like their rushing attack, they will spread out the receiving passes here as well. Melendez and Savage leading the team here coming into this game. They do spread it around, so let's see what they do here.
Here we go. Pitch there to Wolfhook. He's got some room on the right side, goes out of bounds around midfield. And it will be a 6-yard gain.
That'll work if you're a Manalapan Brave fan. You get positive yardage, get out of bounds, can huddle up.
6-yard gain, 2nd and 4.
And you would assume they're going to have probably multiple plays ready to go if they do end up staying in bounds. Like you mentioned, they don't have the timeout to stop the clock. So they got 50 yards to get in a minute 51, so this ought to be interesting.
Cameron DeFoss getting the call from the sidelines. In T formation in the shotgun. And a counter up the middle. Fumble again, and I think Walt might have gotten it. Yes, they did. I was trying to... Matt Kasource again. And also in there, I thought, was Jonas Smack.
Gotta love that name.
Yes.
39-yard line, 146 to go in the half.
Boy, it's been a just turn of events for each team, especially for Manalapan. I mean,
You just don't know what's going to happen as each ball is snapped. But, I mean, Manalapan is still hanging on. They're only down by 7. They got the punt block against them that turned it to 7 points for Wall, or 6 points. They didn't get the 2-point conversion. They have 2 turnovers their last 2 possessions. This is really unraveling right now.
shotgun here. Cohen to the right. In motion is Mizell. Rolling out is McKenna. And he's got Reinhardt open, but McKenna's going to take off with it. Palmieri there with the initial tackle. So gain of 2.
Wow. You just talk about you had Reinhardt. Did he ever? He was streaking down the right sideline, Glenn.
Yes.
I mean, that was an automatic touchdown. And Reinhardt, 23 catches, 306 yards, and a touchdown in the season. You think he's going to get another one, but not to be.
With that, Wall calls his first time out of the half with 1:31 remaining.
I mean, you know a guy's wide open when the crowd's screaming for him.
Yes.
I mean, if you're the Manalapan head coach, right, Dominic Lepore, you got to be like, get me out of this half at 13-6, and we can regroup because this is starting to get a little bit sketchy here.
3 turnovers in the game, 2 fumbles lost there by Manalapan, and then the interception by Wall. So turnover frenzy here in the first half.
Turnover frenzy. I like that.
In motion is Mizell. Actually, Reinhardt, he'll get the little pop pass there. And actually, he got the shoulder there at the end.
And they're rolling the clock.
Wow. Okay.
Pushed out of bounds by Braves.
But they're still running the clock, unless they're saying that they stopped him before the out of bounds. But
that's a little NFL-ish, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
And then I thought maybe he was going to get, a 15-yarder. Oof, that was a tough one there.
Yes.
There you go, yeah.
So inside a minute to go. So they're going to hurry up a little bit here. They do have 2 timeouts remaining. I don't know if Wall realized it, but the clock is running. McKenna will go to his left this time, and now he's going to take off with it. And he's going to be, he'll have the first.
McKenna tries the left side.
They want to spike it, timeout. Looks like they're going right for the timeout, yeah.
All right. So we got 41 seconds to go.
Strict correction, timeout in play. Wall's second timeout.
You always look at these ball games. You look at the stats. You've watched some of the teams, whether it's on film or you come to you've been to the game where you announce the games. And McKenna really hasn't done much on the ground this year. And he's got a rushing touchdown, albeit a 1-yard rush, but he's got also a couple others on the scramble. And that's putting a little pressure on Manalapan. If you're not ready for that, and you're like, he's keeping the ball there. You got that dual offense there, the dual threat. And right now it's benefiting the Wall Township team. He's getting time on these rollouts too, Glenn. He's rolling out both ways, and he seems to have, hey, if it's not there, he's able to tuck it. But it seems like there's some guys running free out here on the Wall Township receiving core.
We got 1st and 10 now. Around the 27.
Only bringing 3.
Yep. Here's McKenna. He's going to throw it. He has Davis caught. It's going to be a touchdown.
McKenna finds Davis.
28 yards.
At the 10-yard line, and Davis.
I mean, we just mentioned it. This guy's running free, and bang, wide open Justin Davis, his 2nd touchdown of the night. 4th on the season to lead the team, and they are now broken this thing open a little bit.
Yep, up by 2 scores.
I mean, they definitely have had the better of the play. They've gotten the turnovers. They've gotten the big block punt.
Here's Reinhardt. Point after, and that's blocked. Well, the special teams have been a folly here in the first half.
Oh, the old follies. Remember those tapes?
Yes, football follies.
Football folly, thank you. I was going to say NFL follies. I'm like, no, it's football follies, yeah. And that's right. Oh, boy. I think it's the only thing that's really been a little snafu on the Wall team. They got to be thrilled with what they're doing here first half.
Oh, no question about it.
The winning raffle ticket is blue. The color blue.
So with 34 seconds remaining, Wall's up 19-6.
New York Giants blue. Sent the Eagles packing.
I don't know if they could hear that over our airwaves.
Yeah, you must be a Giants fan,
yes, sir.
The Eagles fans here.
6-1.
I'm a Giant fan too, and
so am I.
yes, you are. And we're having our 24 hours, if you will. We don't know what the rest of the season is going to bring, but it's been a tough decade of football. And if you're a New York Giant fan, everyone, I mean, it was like winning a playoff game or even a Super Bowl. I've heard people talk about it. It's kind of crazy.
Yes,
but I think it's more about the a dual tandem, which right now Wall Township has. Darton's got it, but they have Cohen and McKenna and Davis and Sandiotis and Reinhardt. I mean, this crew on and on. There's a lot of impact players right now.
Here's the kickoff. Melendez inside the 10. Takes it to the 20 and tackles the 25-yard line.
Kick fielded by
Scarmalino was there again. He's been awesome on special teams, coming down and either making the initial hit or blowing up kids. You need those types of players, you know, that come down on special teams that are willing to sell out and make those impact plays.
Well, let's see what Manalapan does here. They get the ball to start the second half now. I don't know if they're going to take any chances.
I mean, I don't know if they'll go through the air, but they got to be a little scared putting it on the ground too.
Yeah, I know.
Because of the 2 fumbles.
Correct.
Nope, looks like they're going to take a knee, Glenn.
Okay. It's probably a smart move.
Yeah, he wants to get out of here. We tried to say he wanted to get out of here at 13-6.
Yeah,
now it's 19-6.
And he just wants to get out of Dodge right now.
He does.
roll out the quarter.
He may get a little bit of a tongue lashing, I'm thinking.
Yes. Been very sloppy.
Yes.
So with that, we'll run through the first half scoring summaries. 1-yard run there by Brian McKenna. PAT failed with 6:15 to go in the first minute, 6-0. Then a 5-yard pass from Cameron DeFoss to Braden Claro. Run failed with 11:57 to go in the second meet at 6-6. And then the 14-yard pass from McKenna to Justin Davis. Reinhardt kicked with 10:10 to go in the second meet at 13-6. And then the 28-yard pass from McKenna to Justin Davis again. Kick was blocked, 34 seconds to go in the second, made it 19-6, and that's where we stand right now.
6-1-3-7-8-0.
Is your team ready for the spotlight? The winter 2025-2026 season is right around the corner. Don't let fans, family, and recruiters miss a moment. Book your event to be streamed live with the Garden State Athletic Network. We deliver professional, high-quality coverage on our network, and your event can reach a national audience streaming on the NFHS network. That's maximum exposure for your school and organization. Look in your dates now and ensure your team gets the attention it deserves. To get a quote or learn more, email us at info@gardenstateathleticnetwork.com or call 973-738-3881 or scan the QR code on the center of your screen today. So it's been a promising first half here for Wall. Stan, now you have any comments right there?
Yeah, I mean, listen, it's all Wall right now, right? They really were, they took it to them. Looking back here, they actually had a bye coming into this game. I was not aware of that. And this is exactly how you're supposed to perform after a bye when you have a big game to possibly get you closer to the division crown. And I think it's just been the mixture of the running game of Dylan Cohen, McKenna with his little play action, obviously Justin Davis with 2 big touchdowns. Those are the big stars, and they're also doing it on the special teams with the punt block. They really have done a great job. But it's one half of football. Manalapan Braves will come out. I mean, they are the number 3 team in the Shore Sports Insider.
Yes.
So I'm sure that number 3 team is going to try to show its face here in the second half.
All right, we'll take a break. And before we take a break, I have a score between Donovan Catholic and Point Borough. It's 7-7 after 3. So it's been a good one there at Point Pleasant Borough.
Barn burner.
Yes, so we'll take a break right after this here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back as we'll give you some halftime stats. Rushing for Manalapan, 26 yards. So, I mean, give Wall credit for stopping them. They've done a nice job. And Wall is at 67 yards rushing, 67 yards passing for Manalapan, and then 16 for Wall. First down, 7 for Manalapan and 6 for Wall. And then penalties, 3 for 15 for Manalapan and 3 for 27 for Wall. And 2 turnovers for Manalapan, both fumbles, and then the 1 turnover for Wall. That was an interception. So that's what we're looking at right now. So Wall is they made the big plays, especially on special teams. They had the punt block, and they've gotten 2 turnovers.
Yeah, and that's the difference in the ball game when you think about it. We talked about it at the top. Manalapan's coming to the game with scoring around 29.5 points per game. Talked about Wall's defense had to match that, and they have certainly done that. They really have neutralized the running game. They've got the big plays. They've got they're better. Their players are playing better than Manalapan's best players, if you will. But we just talked about it before we came on. Manalapan is the number 3 team in the Shore Sports Insider, and I can't help but think they're going to come out fired up and ready to go to try to turn this ball game around.
Yeah, still down by 13, still doable. Obviously, score 2 touchdowns, get both extra points to be leading. So, yeah, still doable, and they're going to get the ball to start the second half. So that's going to be key for the Braves.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if we mentioned this. This game with the Wall Township coach being coached by former Manalapan headman Ed Guerreri. It's kind of like it's this in-family situation, and he's actually going up against his old former defensive coordinator when he played there. Obviously, Ed Guerreri playing at Manalapan. He's obviously Dom Lepore, so they got that rivalry going there too. So we got a lot going on, a lot at stake here for the second half.
All right. Go through one more live copy read here. Is your team ready for the spotlight? The winter 2025-2026 season is right around the corner. Don't let fans, family, or recruiters miss a moment. Book your event to be streamed live with the Garden State Athletic Network. We deliver professional, high-quality coverage on our network, and your event can reach a national audience streaming on the NFHS network. That's maximum exposure for your school or organization. Lock in your dates now and ensure your team gets the attention it deserves. To get a quote or learn more, email us at info@gardenstateathleticnetwork.com or call 973-738-3881 or scan the QR code on the center of your screen today. So we had homecoming here at Wall. See that homecoming, or now you got senior night near the end of the regular season. So those are your 2 big events here.
Yeah, anything to make it longer halftime for us, right?
Yeah, exactly. And not only that, the football teams have got to walk all the way to the school there. So.
Yeah.
But the good news is next year the stadium's going to be a little closer.
A little closer. You mentioned it at the top. We were thinking probably like some type of multi-purpose, turf field. They may even have. We were there first night of the year, Ocean Township, with the flashing lights with the.
I was
the lights.
stunned by that.
Yeah, and I think they can use it. It's a little dark here for my liking.
Yes, maybe that's another reason they get new lighting too.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, but if they're going to do that, they probably want to finish this year with a B North championship, and this would really springboard them for sure. If you look ahead, right, obviously they don't do the tiebreaker, so you could still end up being tied whoever loses this game as long as you get help. But who knows if that's going to happen, right? Manalapan would have the edge in that. They would play Freehold Township in the division game. You would think that they should prevail in that game. But then the Wall Township team would also play at St. John Vianney, which has been tough. I mean, shoot, they almost knocked off the number 1 team, Red Bank Catholic Casey's. So nothing's guaranteed, including this game. But just kind of looking ahead and see what's going on. You talked about the PowerPoints, how big. My God, this could be a critical win for Wall for their PowerPoint situation.
Yeah, no question about it. You mentioned they started off 0-2, and then they have fought their way back. And, win over Manalapan would be huge going forward. And they always have that Thanksgiving Day game against Manasquan. They're going to host the Big Blue Warriors on Thanksgiving. So
I love that. I love that they,
not
keep
too
that
many
game.
teams.
It was such a great tradition when I played back in the day. I was a Red Bank Catholic Casey who played against Rumson Fairhaven. We got our doors blown off my senior year by them. Mr. Graham was the quarterback back then. He was a big-time stud back then, and they ran us out of the building. But, oh, my God, it was so great. Your family, your friends come. It's just a big thing. It's a shame. And that's because of the playoff situation.
Exactly.
There's not much you could do,
Yeah. I mean, he could have flexibility, and, if you still have the Thanksgiving Day game rivalry. I mean, there are teams where you maybe skip a week or, then you still have enough time. But, yes.
They try,
most of the time, they've eliminated. So each week you're going to play the playoff game.
Yeah, I think Middletown South and Middletown North, I think, still get after it, right?
Yes, they do, yes.
And that's awesome, too.
That's it. Yeah, they just ended Red Bank and Long Branch. Thanks. Now I think they're finishing at the end of the regular season to play each other now.
They're still playing, though, yeah.
Tom's River South and Lakewood ended theirs. That was the longest rivalry in Ocean County.
There you go. Yeah, it's a same it's a shame traditions have to end, but but the playoff football is also great, and I'll be looking forward to that for sure.
All right, we'll take another break, and by the time we come back, we should be starting the second half right after this here on the Lighthouse Sports Network. All right, we're back as halftime scores Wall Township 19 and Manalapan 6. Glen Prairie 1. Greg Cardone here. Both teams are now on the field. So we got some updates. Second half score, Red Bank Catholic 21-16 over Rumson Fairhaven right now. That's a good one right now.
That's a huge one. I mean, maybe that's why they were looking ahead past St. John Vianney with the tight ball game there. That could determine a lot of things.
And Brick Memorial over Brick Township 49-7. So Mustangs are rolling. They had a win at Homedale last week, and they beat their crosstown rivals. So Brick Memorial playing well.
Definitely rolling. Exactly. They're leading the A South, right? Or
tied
with Donovan Catholic.
Yes.
But yep, they got the better record. But of course, it's all about the division.
Correct. Donovan Catholic beat Brick Memorial in the regular season, but still waiting on the final between Donovan Catholic and Point Burrow. So the winner of that game will obviously be tied for first. Well, Point Burrow wins will be 2-1.
I hate to ask, where is that game, Glenn?
That game is at Point Pleasant Borough.
Okay. I'm looking here because Donovan Catholic has played 5 of their first 6
at
home.
Yeah.
Got to get them on the road.
Yes, you're right.
But it sounds like at least they're down in Borough in a tough matchup.
Al Sainer Field. There you go.
Yeah. Stepped outside the booth, mentioned obviously a crisp night. You gave the weather at the top. I'm sure it's well into the 50s now. And you can see the flag. I mean, it's just straight down. There's nothing going on, which is a good thing because if we were playing Sunday and Monday down here in the Jersey Shore, we might not be playing football.
Yeah, I was going to say they'd be bringing a rowboat.
From what all the forecasts tell us.
Yes.
So it's good to get in our Friday night football here. And we've had great weather this whole season. We've had great games. It's been a pleasure to call them, and I'm just looking forward to the second half. I really want to see if Manalapan could step up. I mean, they got the number 3 ranking. Wall, this would be considered, I guess, an upset, a little bit of an upset. But Wall, from what we've seen, I mean, they've got some things going. They got some mojo.
They certainly do. As you mentioned, Manalapan will get the ball to start the second half. So it's imperative, I think, for Manalapan to score here in this drive. I know you still got 24 minutes, but make a statement to have the first possession in the second half.
Yeah, it might really set the tone for the half of which way this game is going to go. Right? Is it going to get real tight and come down to a barn burner, or is Wall just going to step on them and take it all the way to the end? I mean, even if they can establish some of their running game, at least move the ball up the field a little bit here, just to give themselves some confidence, because I think they're probably a little bit shaken here. They can't get the running game going. They missed a couple of passes, and of course the 2 critical turnovers and the pump block have really been the difference. So they got to clean some things up.
So it'll be Reinhardt kicking off. And Ryan Melendez back for Manalapan. Actually, it looks like it might be Palmieri back. Let's see. Yep. So it looks like Nick Palmieri, I think, is back for Manalapan. And second half is underway. A little pooch. And taking it at the 27-yard line. I think that's Wolfhook there. And he gets near the 35-yard line.
Like number 88, Shea Fagan just jumped on his back to bring him down.
Fielded by the Braves. Number 6, Wolfhook.
Besides the 2 botched PATs for Wall, their special teams has been outstanding, from the punting of Reinhardt to the coverage to the punt block and listen, he can win ball games with that third phase of the game,
Absolutely. So DeFoss will take the snap. He's a junior, so he'll be back another year. And he's going to open it. Intercepted! Back the other way. Tackled. Nice interception there by Scaramiello.
Third turnover of the game, Glenn.
Yes. Read that one perfectly.
And if he doesn't, it's probably 6 for Manalapan, but it's not to be. We've heard his name already on the special teams. Now he makes an impact play in the secondary. And, Manalapan said, we're not going to establish this running game. We're going to go right after him. And, wow, now they're back on their heels. And this is a critical stop for them here. Just an amazing, performance by Wall Township right now.
Yeah, Fran Scaramiello, he's a junior. Ball spotted at the 36 of Manalapan.
Don't want to bring up the New York Giants again, but it looked like Cordell Flott just like snared that ball and it just like stuck to his hands.
Yes.
Beautiful catch.
This time McKenna will keep it. And he gets shoved out of bounds there. Stopped there by DJ Corsaro. Picks up maybe one on the play. Yeah.
Number 8, DJ Corsaro.
That's a killer from Manalapan. You're right.
Yeah.
You come out of the locker room, you're all ready to try to go down the field and cut this thing, cut this lead down to 7, and just bam! Now you're on your heels playing defense.
Well, 35. Dylan Cohn, the tailback. Looks like a late substitution here. Roth in the game.
Got to get the play call.
He's at fullback in the eye. Cohen. And he gets thrown for a loss. Good job by that Manalapan defense there. And tackled there by Ethan Fogelstrom. Looks like Jamil Mercado was in there as well. So
I'm not going to lie, Glenn. I wanted Roth to get the ball there. I just really did. He comes running in, doesn't know what the play is. I just give him the ball.
they'll bring up a 3rd and 9 now. No gain on the play.
Manalapan has any chance of staying in this ball game. They need to stop here.
I formation. Roll out by McKenna. And dump it off to Roth. First down. And he's going to get in for the touchdown.
Touchdown, Wall Township.
35 yards.
What can you say? That little play action rollout is killing Manalapan. Again, another wide open receiver, and he walks in, and Roth was just begging for him to get the carry, gets the touchdown pass, and that's McKenna's 3rd touchdown pass on the game. He had as a rushing touchdown, so he's gone from 4 touchdowns on the year to 7. He is having a heck of a game. I am not going to lie, I did not see this coming tonight.
No, me neither. They might be going for 2 here, Greg.
Yeah,
maybe because of the botched extra point attempts.
Yeah, you figure, what are they, up by 19? They go up by 20, you might as well push it to 21. This is the right call. Now you got to execute it.
McKenna under center. Power I formation. Fakes it. McKenna. And it's going to be overthrown incomplete. Good play call though, but
they've been killing him on that little play action or fake toss rollout. But Manalapan, they're still in the game there, and to get that stop, it's a big stop when you really think about it, right? It is.
David Chafee was the intended receiver. So with 10:36 to go here in the 3rd quarter, it is now 25-6 in favor of Wall.
Now you've really pushed Manalapan backs to the wall. Obviously we know they want to start, get established on the ground. That might be long gone. We mentioned during their 5-game winning streak, they have not thrown over 20 passes. They did it in the first game against Tottenville in a wild 36-35 loss. They're obviously going to have to throw the ball to get back in this game.
So the Heath Reinhardt kicking off once again there for the Crimson Knights. And the Braves got to be shell-shocked because you had the first possession of the second half, and their first play is an interception.
Yeah, this is quite stunning. I tell you, if this score holds up and gets around the shore, they're going to be, whoa, what's up with Wall Township? Look at this little.
Yep, a little pooch, and then nailing it there is Chase Osmond.
So what do they do here, Glenn? They're gonna. I guess you got to. You still can't go all pass, but they're just kind of. They're kind of probably baffled as what do we do?
First and 10. Ball's at their own 41-yard line.
I mean, this township team, Wall Township team, has been led by obviously Davis and Cohen, but other kids are stepping up. I mean, the last play that Scarbolino with the pick. I mean, everyone's involved.
1st and 10 now at the 40. There's a throw, and it's caught there by Savage. And he gets near the 48-yard line, so pick up about 7 on there.
Manalapan's number 7, Cooper Savage. Tackle on the play. Wall's number
And now we got an injury. It looks like it's Maddox Mizell.
An official timeout has been called on the field.
So we got 9:45 to go here in the 3rd. So going to be about a 2nd and 2.
Tell you, Glenn, it's going to be interesting to see how DeFoss does, engineer this passing game. He does obviously have close to 1,000 yards passing, 910 coming in. Very efficient, 60 of 90, 8 touchdowns, 1 pick. I think you mentioned that at the top. But that comes off a lot of the running game, right? You suck him in, and then you get those wide open guys. Now they know you're throwing, makes it a lot more, a lot of high difficulty.
And quarterback, DeFoss keeps it. It's going to be near a 1st down. We'll see if they're going to give it to him.
Carried by Braves, number 13, Cameron DeFosse.
DeFosse near 1st. Looks like they're going to measure it. So we got 9:06 to go. Final at Point Pleasant Borough. Donovan Catholic 10-7. Oof. And he kicked the field goal with 4 seconds to go.
There you go. Do you know how far out?
I don't know. I mean, I can.
Come on, Dean.
I can ask him.
Come on. Give me something crazy, like
All
a
right.
45-yarder off the post or something, That's a wild game. And Point Borough has been kind of snake bit this year. We saw them against Manasquan, and they just they've had some tough losses this year.
They have. So it gets a 1st down.
Oh, the long lost art of measuring with a chain.
It's not virtual.
Yeah, this touches my heart.
All right, let's see. 23. So it's basically so it was a short one.
All right, still got to convert it, right? We talked about it with we've got 2 botched ones here, so it's still got to execute it.
Little trap play up the middle near the 45-yard line, and that's where it's going to be. Trying to see who the carrier was there.
That was a tough one. Not sure on that one.
So it's Engelstrom again. Fogelstrom, excuse me.
There you go.
Fought his way up the middle for 4 yards.
A 4-yard gain.
That's actually turning into one of their better plays tonight. He had one earlier, I think, for 6-7 yards. I think it was the 2nd and 3rd carries of the year just here, and they're just trying to get something going, get some momentum, get some. I mean, they really haven't had a lot of 2nd and 3rd and shorts.
And that's what Manalapan wants. A little tighter formation here for the Braves. Wolfolk in the backfield here. And they're going to toss it to him. And goes through the pile, and looks like he's going to be a little bit short of the 1st.
Do they dare bring out the chains again?
Let's see.
Carried by the Braves, number 6.
No, I don't think they will.
About a yard short, Tell you, from the get-go, Wall has just been fired up, a lot more fervor, a lot more excitement, it seems like. Manalapan just doesn't seem, just not into it, and I don't know what it's going to take to get him going. Maybe a touchdown in this drive will do it, but I just haven't seen the urgency from them.
And there it is. Fogelstrom there, just carrying a pile.
Maybe it's a play like that.
Yeah, exactly. Maybe a wake-up call here.
Yes, sir. He came into the game with 1 carry and 5 yards, if I'm not mistaken. That's his 3rd carry of the game, and obviously the longest one of the year for him right there.
Yeah, picked up 13 there.
That is like a 13-yard tush push, Glenn.
Yeah,
I mean, just like it's literally a straight dive right to the up back. Fogelstrom, and
27-yard line.
it's just plodding football.
They're going to keep this formation until Wall stops it. Well, they're going to fake it now. Nafasi, and he gets nailed inside the 25 to the 23 there. Tackle made there by Max Katsouris.
I got to say, Wall's doing a heck of a job. I'm watching the secondary on this. It's a kind of a fake handoff, obviously. They're going up the middle. He's rolling out. He wants to pass it. It's supposed to be a designed pass play, and there's nobody open. He's got to keep it and tuck it and run, and picked up a few yards there, made the play positive. But, Wall's doing a heck of a job on these play-action plays, and I'm sure Manalapan has burned many a team on those plays.
Halfway through the quarter. 2nd and 7. Once again, breaking through to the inside the 10. Once again, it is Ethan Fogelstrom.
I mean, this was not on the scouting report. He put a little Dylan Cohen right up the middle and bounce it outside and try to get a rip-off run. I mean, he almost got in. Saving touchdown tackle there. And they have obviously found something.
1st and goal at the 9.
Ball spotted just inside the 10-yard line.
Gain of 13 on that.
1st and goal for the Braves at the Wall 9-yard line.
Here we go. Trap Palmieri. Near the goal line. Still moving the pile. Is he in?
Wow.
Looks like to the 1.
Carried by the Braves, number 20, Nick Palmieri.
I tell you, we were looking for something to spark this team. I think that Mr. Fogelstrom did it with that big 13-yard run on this drive, and now every time they're getting the handoff, they can't bring these guys down because the whole offensive line is just moving the pile. So I'd be surprised they didn't punch this in the way they're handling Wall on this drive.
Fossey under center. And I'm going to pitch it to Wolfhook. Dives. And he's in for the touchdown.
Touchdown Braves, number 6, Asir Wolfhook.
Asir Wolfhook from 1 yard out.
Yeah, hasn't had a lot of running room, Mr. Wolfhook, but he has his 8th touchdown on the year. And I would have liked Mr. Fogelstrom to get the touchdown. He did all that work.
Yeah, I was going to say he's the workhorse there.
Yes, sir, but he led the way on the block along with the offensive line, and that certainly got him back in the game. And now they got some fervor. Now they got some excitement on the Braves sideline.
It's like they're going for 2.
It's chasing of 2, right? It just comes into play.
Yes. And there's Fogelstrom trying to back his way in, and he does.
Wow.
Up the pipe, good for 2.
So there you have it.
So the score now with 4:31 to go in the 4th quarter.
2-yard, 2-point conversion on the run there by Fogelstrom makes it 25-14, down by 11. So that helps a little bit, get a field goal and a touchdown 2-point conversion. So
yeah, I mean, if you think about it, the only really flaw right now has been those 3 botched extra points, really 2 botched extra points, and then you had the missed 2-point conversion trying to chase it. But if you go by letter of the law, it should be 28-14, right? Obviously, they scored the 4 touchdowns, so a little precarious here. I mean, that was kind of a punch you in the face kind of drive. So you got to be a little concerned of your Wall if you don't move the ball here, because they've obviously found something in Ethan Fogelstrom. I mean, the junior is just pounding them up the middle, and the O-lines came to play on that drive.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, they're going tight. I think Wall might be a little frustrated defensively.
I mean, the one thing in high school football, if you find something that is working, it's not like the NFL where they got to keep trying to trick you and maybe get back to that or set a play. They're just like, nope, can't stop it. Up the middle, Fogelstrom.
So it looks like Brandon Kaplan will kick off. And this is live ball. Let's see who picks it up. Loose. They go out of bounds or no? Nope, I guess it stayed in. Wall has it. Boy, that was a little precarious.
Yeah, why not? It's a special teams play. I mean, He's on the right hash, Glenn, and he kicked this like sideways kind of, I don't know what it was. And there was trouble there. They were not ready for that. I wish we had the player who recovered it, because that was a critical recovery.
Sure was. Ball at the 41.
Especially in front of the Manalapan bench. They're all screaming. You know, that was crazy. Well, just like we said, Manalapan had a critical drive. Wall does now, too. You can't give them the momentum.
So it looks like we have a different running back. Mike Bullard is now the tailback in the I formation.
Yeah, we mentioned him. He's a sophomore. He's a fire plug. Little spark plug back there.
Yep. And he'll get the carry. Bust through to the 47, so pick up 6.
I'm not gonna lie. I was gonna say, oof, a little conservative the way the way the whole play was set up. I'm like, ugh, and he squeezed through there. That was a nice little run.
So 5-yard gain officially, 2nd and 5.
Other side of Wall's 45-yard line.
Four minutes to go here in the third. I formation. There it is, Bullard. First down. And stopped at the 49, but he'll get the first.
They got their secret weapon there in the second half. I mentioned his name in the first half when I saw Wall play. He was kind of mixed in with Cohen. Not a bad idea, right? You got this Manalapan defense that's kind of worn down, and Bullard's shot out of a cannon.
First and 10 at the Manalapan 48-yard line.
As he comes off the field. So now they're going to go back to Cohen probably, but that was a nice little reprieve for him.
I formation again, as Reinhardt is the receiver to the left. Under center now is McKenna. And look at the Dylan up, slipped there by Dylan Cohen. They were in a situation where it might be a little dewy out there.
Yes, sir.
We talked about the grass field.
Yep. Or he tripped over the W.
That's right. The newly painted.
Newly painted W, yeah.
Loss of 1.
You know, Wall's got to be careful here. They don't want to get too conservative. It looks like, you know, they're looking at the play clock. They're looking at the referee. They're kind of, you know, looking to kill some clock. But we're in the third quarter here, and, you know, it's only a 2-score game. You got to attack this as you've been doing it. You can see here they're kind of just waiting around.
I formation again. Yeah, you're right. Slowed the pace down here on offense. Here's the toss there to Cohen. And Manalapan has read that one perfectly. Tackled in midfield. Good job there by Dean Avilas.
Caught in the backfield by Braves number 24.
Dean Avilas, the 5'10", 180-pound senior with a heck of a play, and now they've got them where they want them. 3rd and long. You just want to get this stop and get off the field. And they really have slowed the game down. They're actually coming over to get the play call from the coach.
Loss of 1 there, so 3rd and 12 for the Crimson Knights.
Kind of mentioned on this drive, getting very conservative, kind of killing the clock, and it's something you got to be careful about.
It is not the 4th quarter, it's the 3rd quarter, 1:25 to go. There's McKenna. Little screen pass, caught there, dropped by Dylan. I don't think it's going to get much anywhere. Jamil Mercado was right there.
No doubt, Glenn. They snuffed that play out. They were all over it, and listen, we were waiting for something to spark them. Fogelstrom sparked them on offense. Now they made a couple of key plays on defense, and lo and behold, they're getting the ball back.
That's going to bring up 4th down for the Knights.
Yep. So Heath Reinhardt will punt.
They are showing punt.
And Ryan Melendez back for the Braves at his own 20-yard line. Now we'll back up a few steps. Melendez Fair catch around the 12-yard line.
He's been consistently pounding about 35, 40-yard kicks without returns. I mean, that is some weapon.
They got 1:12 to go here in the third.
And he downs it at their own 11-yard line.
Officially marked at the 11.
12 seconds to go in the third
Well, now you're forcing them to go 90 yards. If they stick with their game plan of just, those dives up the middle, 5, 6, 7 yards, okay, if they don't go with a hurry up, that could kill, some of the time there, if you will. But this is, you talk about a critical drive here for both sides, right? The Wall D and the Manalapan offense. This is going to be, I think, a wild finish.
Yep. Officially marked at the 12. So 1st and 10 for Manalapan. Shotgun this time for the Foss. Takes the snap. And picks up maybe about 3 or 4. So bring up around 2nd down and about 7.
Carry by Manalapan's number 4, Claro.
Oh, Claro had the carry, beg your pardon.
Pick up a 3, 2nd and 7. Be a short 7.
Manalapan taking their time.
Yes. Voss will take the snap, rolls out, throws it, and it's caught there by Savage, out of bounds.
Pass attempt is complete. Catch by the Braves number 7, Savage. That's good for a 1st down.
Savage has had a nice game. He hit that
Sure has.
that diving catch at the 50. He's had a couple other balls, and he came in tied with Melendez with the most receptions on the team with 11. Like we mentioned, they're not, they can throw the ball. I mean, but if they have success with the running game, they'll stay there. But Mr. Savage makes it easy to go to the passing game.
Yep. Ball to 25. Yep. Swung over there. I think that's Melendez there with the carry. He'll have the first, and he gets near the 38-yard line.
Carry by Melendez.
So pick up a 13 on that.
And tackle on the play by the Knights.
I think we got a clock issue. There, now it's running, but that's probably going to be the final play.
Momentum's turning, Glenn.
Sure is.
Saving a possible touchdown. That's going to be a 1st down.
And that'll do it for the
And that'll bring an end to the
third quarter.
of this contest.
The score 25-14 in favor of Wall. Want a great way to promote your business and support your local teams, then become a sponsor on the Garden State Athletic Network. We have network and game sponsorship opportunities available for the fall 2025 season. Let us help you promote your business or organization throughout New Jersey, all at an affordable cost. To learn more, scan the QR code on your screen or get in touch by emailing sponsorships at GardenStateAthleticNetwork.com or calling 973-738-3881. Let Garden State Athletic Network make your business the star of the show. So a little bit of momentum here for the Braves.
Yes, this game is certainly not even close to being over.
Fourth quarter, 1st and 10. Marble ball at their own 38-yard line.
I mean, they've been hit with the turnover bug, Manalapan, right? If they can stay away from that, they have been able to get up and down the field here in the last drive. So if they can stay from that turnover bug, it's going to be a tough challenge for Wall to stop them.
Ball at the 38, 1st and 10 for Manalapan. Palmieri in motion. Fake the pitch. Fossey throws it, and incomplete. Pass intended for Braden Claro.
Incomplete intended for Marvel's number 4, Claro. 2nd and 10.
Yeah, Wall has snuffed that play out all game. They really have. They have not gotten burned on these deep pass plays where a little play action, a little fake toss. As soon as they went back into the passing formation, I looked down the field, and Wall again was draped all over these receivers. So they're doing a heck of a job.
2nd and 10 this time. Got Savage on the near side. Hand off. And I think that's the longest carry there for Asir Wolfolk. He got 11 on there in the first down.
Yeah, I think he was shocked. He was kind of tiptoeing through the hole. He's like, wait a minute. I've got an opening here. Let me go. And he just was a step or two away from taking that to the house. And, Wall had him, right? 2nd and 10. If they ran the ball there, they get him in the backfield. You got him back in 3rd and long, and maybe you get off the field. But they got to do something to slow down this train right now.
Yep, ball at the 49. And a hand off the Wolfolk. Squeezes through and gets to the 47.
And now you're noticing a little tempo being picked up here. You can see it happening. Even right now, they're kind of going on the ball, a little muddle huddle here.
Number 8, Corsaro, tackle on the play by Katsouris.
Katsouris there with the tackle, but another gain of 4 there for Manalapan.
Yeah, they're definitely picking up their urgency. You can see it now.
Melendez in motion, but again, Wolfolk with the carry. Davis trying to prevent extra yardage.
Play by Wolfolk, held up on the play by the Knights, Davis.
Yeah, Davis is some player. I mean, he can come off the edge and get to the quarterback. He can, stick it into the running game and get it in there. He's a fun player to watch. Has the 2 touchdown passes today. Leads the team in touchdown passes. So they got some good players here on that Wall Township team. So
3rd and 3 with 10:20 to go here in the 4th. Little counter there. I think that's Melendez there with the first. Gets across the 40.
You're definitely finding some space there on that little counter play to Melendez.
Carried by Melendez. Good for a first down. Melendez crashes across the 40-yard line, so it's 1st and 10.
They've leaned on Palmieri and Wolfolk for much of the year, but Melendez haven't taken a load here today.
Ball official at the 39. I got 14 first downs from Manalapan, so here's a toss again to Melendez.
Melendez with the sweeper on the right side.
Not much there.
Now they've tried that more than a few times without much success. If you think about the first 2 plays of the game, I think they ran that play to Wolfolk. Nothing there, and so Wall's doing a heck of a job stretching it out, not giving up anything on the ground there.
Yeah, we've got officials timeout. There might be an injured player on the far side for Manalapan.
About a yard on the play.
Yes.
Ball back at the 40-yard line.
So we got 9:40 to go here in the 4th.
Yeah, I think this is going to be a little tension-filled 9:40.
Mm-hmm. Yes. Yeah, we have Manalapan obviously scores here. Then it's going to get a little dicey here for Wall.
Without a doubt, and I thought maybe they took the foot off the throttle a little bit, off the gas pedal there in the last drive, just trying to kill some clock. And it didn't pay off. I mean, obviously they're trying to, get this clock down to, zeros, but it's a long way to go.
So at the 40. So it looks like the injured player's off to the sideline, so we're ready to go.
Looking around here, Glenn, it's a nice crowd here at Wall.
Yes.
They do a nice job filling in this the stands here, and Manalapan brought their folks over there, so it's always just a great sight here. Friday night football under the lights. Big game.
Loss of 1, so 2nd and 11.
These are games you'll remember the rest of your life. Got to make a play.
And a counter back the other way. Looks like a gain of about 3 or 4 in the play. And Palmieri there with the carry.
Number 20, Palmieri. Tackle on the play by
a gain of about 5 on it.
They got him in 3rd and medium, 3rd and long right now. Let's see what they do. They you think, obviously Manalapan's in 2-down territory, so they could do anything you want here, a little pass, a little run, whatever they want to do. The way it's been going, I'm sure they're going to stick to the ground. I'm wondering where Fogelstrom is on this drive. I mean, he basically led him on the last touchdown drive, but they might have forgotten about him.
Yep, DeFosse back to pass, throws it, and it's caught on the far side. I think that's Melendez.
Completion substitution
Yep.
to Corsaro.
Oh, they call it Casaro. Okay, beg your pardon.
Tackle by Scarmalino.
Scarmalino there with the tackle.
If Scarmalino did get him, I mean, he looked like he was ready to get the first down, and it is 4th down.
So 4th and 1.
DeFoss looked really nice there. That ball came out nice, a lot of confidence. There was can make a decision a little bit better when you think about it, right? You get it back to him real quick. It's almost like an extended wildcat play in a sense. It's funny with the momentum going there. I almost didn't even think that Wall had a chance to stop him there. The way this thing's going.
1st and 10 at the 27. Fossey throws it. Open receiver, and it's caught. I think that's Palmieri. Yes, touchdown. 27 yards.
Incredible. Here we go. DeFoss playing with confidence. Hits Palmieri. Palmieri has 2 touchdowns on the year through the air. That's his 3rd. That leads the team. And they are more than back in this game. And they're going to have to go for 2. Go figure.
Yes, they do. Two-point conversion coming up. And I'm going to give to Engelstrom. He did it before, and he done it again.
I was asking where my guy is, and there he is.
Yeah.
Isn't it amazing? I mean, this game looked like it was dead in the water for the Manalapan Braves. We talked about them coming out with some fight and whatever, and they got the pick. They gave up the touchdown. You're like, oh, they're done. And then they had that long touchdown drive led by Fogelstrom, and now they're clicking on all cylinders. They got the run, the pass, Woolfolk, Palmieri, Melendez, DeFoss. I mean, they're doing anything they want right now, and they got to figure this out on Wall, or this thing's going to slip away.
Another Fogelstrom two-point conversion run has cut the lead to 3. So field goal game now with 7:54 to go here in the 4th. Yeah, Wall's got to get their momentum back.
Yeah, I mean, Manalapan can light up the scoreboard. We talked about it at the start.
Because we were saying, where was this in the first half? I mean, they were so lethargic.
Really were.
And sloppy.
They're into it now. And they've had some wild games with Manalapan. They lost their first game to Tottenville 36-35. Beat Middletown South 24-14. Jackson 33-20. Here's a little anomaly. They beat Howell 13-0, but then beat St. John 38-35 in Brick Township last week 34-6, and now they're in another barn burner.
There's the kickoff here by Kaplan. And good job there at Wall just to make the fair catch and mark it. Looks like that was Shea Fagan there. So it'll be 1st down and 10 for Wall.
I mean, it's hard to believe Manalapan's in this ball game. They have 3 turnovers. They have a punt block. They missed a 2-point conversion. They just seem to, guys are running wide open in the passing game. 3 touchdowns for McKenna through the air. And they find themselves down 3 points with a little less than 8 minutes to go. So they are all into this game. Let's see if Wall can get back to where they were going instead of worrying about the clock.
High formation now. Hand off to the right side. Pick up about 3 on the play.
Carry on the play by Ballard.
Yeah,
Second drive in a row, they started with Ballard.
So 2-yard gain.
Wall Township 45-yard line.
And I'm thinking they got to give Dylan Cohen a blow is what's going on, right? He's playing defense, right? So now you got to give him the ball on the offensive side. He's having a heck of a game there, too, and it's just probably giving him play here or there just to give him a blow before he comes back in.
Yeah, Ballard still in the backfield to the right of McKenna. McKenna looks left, pump fakes, and double coverage incomplete. Pass intended for Heath Reinhardt.
I'm thinking there was some type of miscommunication there. McKenna's it looked like he was trying to. I don't know if it was really a pump fake or if there was some type of miscommunication, like I said. And That's the old one receiver route. They were all over. That makes it easy for the secondary to cover that. There was double coverage. There wasn't much there, and wow, they're in a little bit of trouble here now, 3rd and long.
7:05 to go here in the 4th. Ball at the 45 of Wall.
And Cohen is still out of the game.
Yeah, interesting. McKenna take the snap. Player in motion. McKenna rolls out, throws it, and it's caught by that player in motion, and that was John Partich.
Wow. That was a wild play, rolling out, hitting him on the fly like that. Huge first down on 3rd and 8.
At the Brave 45.
I'm thinking that might be his first catch of the year.
Might be. Take a look at the stats sheet here. Yeah.
Yeah, you talk about a big,
it
big
is.
play. Wow.
Shotgun now. Cohen is back in the game. A little hitch pass caught there by Reinhardt. And still in play as he did not get out of bounds, but he's at the 39 and a gain of 6.
Yeah, you want to stay in bounds now, right, Glenn? I mean, he's obviously trying to angle everything, his hip, his butt, everything, stay in bounds, keep the clock running. 'Cause as you know, it's not like the NFL where it goes out of bounds and they start the clock back up. That thing, you want to keep that thing running. And I like what they're doing. They're staying aggressive. They're not falling into just 3 runs and a punt and play defense. Now they can do anything they want here on 2nd and short.
I formation. Tight formation, too, at the line. They're slowing things down a little bit. Hand off there to Dylan Cohen. And squeezes through, probably a yard short of the first. Gain of 3.
Tackle on the play by the Braves number 56, Will Vargas.
So obviously there's no play clock that anyone can see on the field. There is an official with a red wristband. He's the guy that controls the play clock. He's on the near side here. And what the quarterback is doing, McKenna, he's just kind of making sure, hey, and he'll give like a little 5 count with his arm to make sure that you're not going to have a delay of game, and it looks like he's going to try to do this again.
Reinhardt on the near side. I formation. McKenna looking towards the sidelines. Now we'll get under center. And there's a handoff to Dylan Cohen. Ran into his own player. And I don't think he got it. He might have gotten maybe a foot, but that's about it. That'll bring up decision time. 4th down here for Wall.
Oof, that is something else. I thought he got to the line of gain right there, and he slammed it in there, but not to be. The Manalapan crowd was going crazy. The coach was going crazy. They have the great vantage point of being right on the line, so they must have known he was short. I mean, you talk about the play of the game right here. This is it right here.
4th and 1. Yeah, this is huge because we're hitting the 4-minute mark right now. McKenna. Give it to fullback Roth. I don't know if he got it. The one line judge. Oh boy, this is gonna be close. I don't think he got it.
I do not think he got it. There it is. Manalapan first down.
Wow. They gave it to the fullback. Jesse Roth, but he got stopped.
Glenn, they convert that first down. You know what happens now. Now you're 3:45. Now the clock's running. Now Manalapan's got to decide timeouts or not. Walk and look at the play clock, run some play clock, get a first down, maybe walk out of here with a big 3-point win. And now, after giving up back-to-back touchdown drives, they're on their heels and they got to defend.
And the Braves have all 3 timeouts remaining. They don't need them at this point.
And Glenn, you don't see a lot of 3rd and 1, 4th and 1 stops like that.
There's a counter there to Palmieri. And he gets nailed. Tackle there by Cohen. But he picks up 3 on the play.
They've done a great job with that double reverse or any type of counter coming back the other way. It's been minimum gains, to be honest with you. It's been really awesome. Palmieri, who just scored on the touchdown throw from DeFoss to cut this lead to 3. This is going to be a wild last 320. They're going a little slow for my liking with 62 yards to go.
Yeah, it's not exactly, now they got some receivers to the left side here. DeFoss throws it long. He has a receiver open, incomplete. Pass intended for Ryan Melendez, but it is incomplete.
I mean, DeFoss, I don't know if he realized how wide open these guys were, how much time he had. He had Savage also on the near sideline. It was just a straight go pattern. And he was open. He almost could have hit him in stride. And now you would think this is interesting, right? I mean, you're probably not going to punt here, even though you got the 3 timeouts. I mean, do you play with maybe try to a running play here?
Interesting call coming up.
Yes, that's why they get paid the big bucks. Wall crowd up and going, cheering.
In motion is Palmieri. DeFoss comes back the other way, and it's caught. And Reinhardt tried to make the tackle, and it's going to be a loss there. Reception there by Claro, but that's it. The loss on the reception.
I mean, Glenn Reinhardt snuffed it out. Are you kidding me? That's a throwback screen, the first time they've seen it all game. He had to have seen this on film or something. He came up, he blew that thing up. There was linemen in his way. And the all-purpose guy that does everything, their leading receiver, he punts, he does the kick return, punt return, extra points. Just made the biggest play for Wall Township this season by far.
Now we got a timeout for Manalapan with 2:22 to go here in the fourth quarter. Now, that was a loss of 13 on the play, so it's 4th and 20.
I mean, that play is without a doubt designed to go for a touchdown. There's no doubt. Everything's on the right side. He's rolling right. Everyone's going, and then they slip the back out, and lo and behold, Heath Reinhardt all over it, the senior. But still 4th down, right?
Yes. So, I mean, you think they...
I know what you're thinking.
You got a punt here.
I'm thinking you probably do. Like, what is this, 4th and
20?
Oof.
4th and 20.
I mean...
And I don't know if Manalapan should have called timeout there.
You're right. Now they have to go for it because you're down to 2 timeouts.
Yes.
Wow, they put themselves in a little bit of a box here.
Yes.
And if I'm Wall, I'm just going to play, I'm going to play a little soft here. I'm going to put guys, but they're not. They're only 10 yards deep.
Now we're going to timeout, I think, for Wall.
Maybe they want to think about what they're going to do on D.
Yeah, see the offensive setup there for Manalapan. So you still got 2:22 to go.
Yeah, I mean, you certainly don't want to play some, wild prevent defense where you take the edge off the defense. You don't want to put like 7, 8 guys on the chains. I mean, next thing you know, you dump it off and a kid, races off for a first down. So you got to play a little legit. You want to put a little pressure on DeFoss so he can't just sit back there. So, I mean, this is an advantage Wall. I mean, if Manalapan ever picked this up, oof.
Yeah, that'd be huge.
And they are in trouble, right? If they don't pick this up, 2 timeouts.
And then, deep in Manalapan territory.
Yes. So, I tell you, we talked about it in the first half. I mean, it's back and forth. There's like game-changing plays like on each series. I mean, they just stopped Wall on 3rd and 4th and 1, and now here's Wall trying to maybe the play to seal the game.
Cameron DeFoss under center. And here's a toss. Going to be a trick play back to DeFoss, and it's incomplete. And a late flag. You know what? That's probably the right call.
It is the right call. That would have gone for 7.
Yep. DJ Cassara was the receiver. He got the pitch, then threw it back to DeFoss.
But it won't be an automatic first down, correct?
Yes. In high school, it's not automatic.
So they're going to have 4th and about 5, correct?
It depends where they're going to mark the ball. It is pass interference. 4th down still.
Pass interference called on
Let's see when to mark it. Yep, it's going to be about 4th and 5 there, Greg.
Yes, and we're both in agreement. We saw it. It's right in front of everybody,
Yes.
and it's so funny how you listen to the Wall crowd. I mean, they're going crazy. Like, what a terrible call. It's actually pretty gutsy for them to throw that flag because it was a PI. It was in doubt. He impeded DeVos to catch that ball, and I swear if he doesn't hit him, I think he's dropping that right in the basket, and he's gone.
So 4th and 5 now for Manalapan. Ball at the 40, so a little more manageable here.
Man, this is this is not for the faint of heart.
Here we go. Shotgun here for DeVos. He'll take the snap. He's going to run to his right. He's got some room, but he's going to toss it, and it's going to be incomplete. That might have been Wolf, the intended receiver. Let's see.
Is that Jack Murphy, I think, on the defense?
I think so.
Either way.
Mercado's the intended receiver.
They got the stop. It looked like there might have been, I tell you, Glenn, it looked like he could have maybe run for the first down.
Yes, I said that.
Yep, and I don't mind you throwing it. The guy's wide open, but he was kind of covered, or it looked like to be another receiver that was probably open. Oh,
yes.
It's just one of those things, man.
So with 2:08 to go, Wall, they want to be conservative. They can run all 3 plays here, and then Manalapan can call 2 timeouts now to run the clock a little bit.
Right, they won't be able to kill the game without a first down. So they're going to stop the clock. They're obviously going to run the ball here.
Yeah, they're probably going to run 3 plays.
Manalapan should be up in the
Somebody moved. I guess they didn't call it. So Manalapan immediately calls timeout. Tackle there by Palmieri on the carry there by Ballard. So pickup of 2.
Inside the Braves 38-yard line.
Looks like a pickup of 3. Let's see what they're going to call 2.
Yeah, it looked like he's in the 3 or 4 point stance. He kind of moves his head, but probably not enough to come across the neutral zone. You can tell it's it's tension filled. I mean, the Wall crowd is reacting on a helmet moving. It's like
yes,
they want this game. I mean, they were up 25-6, if I'm not mistaken, right?
Yes, 25-6.
So, yeah, they are hanging on by a thread. This is one of these things where a first down is going to seal the game. I wonder if they talked to Cohen. Looks like he's going to be in the backfield.
Yes.
Hey, if you get a first down, you break free, just get down. Because
yes.
if you go down, then you go to the old victory formation. You don't want to extend the game. But long way from there. I mean, they're probably going to run the ball here as well.
Ball at the 37 of Manalapan.
At the Braves 38-yard line.
Surprised Manalapan's not pushed up even more on defense. Here they come.
Yep. Carried there by Dillon and tackle from behind. And another timeout called there by Manalapan. Looks like the initial tackle there by Michael Cuccinello.
I'm going to call a play here that I think if they ran it, he would walk into the end zone or walk in for the first down. A bootleg.
Okay.
I mean, they are selling out, and as well as they should be, right? This is it. You got to get a stop. And they know they're going to be conservative. He fakes that to Cohen, and he bootlegs. I mean, I really wish the NFL with some of the guys would do that a lot more because, I mean, these guys sell out so much because they have to. And but the one thing you don't want to do is, if you were to do that, is take a chance and throw the ball. You do not want to stop the clock here. I mean, the worst thing they could do is not get a first down, kill the play clock, get that thing down under a minute 20 or so, and then Manalapan will have to go just about the length of the field to score they get a field goal to actually tie.
Yes. So here we go. Now we're going to time out for a Wall. So
I love all the strategy. I love it.
One timeout remaining now for the Crimson Knights.
That'll be Wall's second of the half.
As the announcers always say, nobody has left the stadium.
Yeah, that's right.
get to catch our breath here a little bit, right?
Exactly.
So this is it, right? Manalapan has no timeouts.
Yep.
Can't stop the clock.
Shotgun here for McKenna. Oh, he's going to throw it to Reinhardt. Oh, what a catch!
Jeez!
One-handed catch goes out of bounds, and that's going to do it.
Holy mackerel!
28-yard reception, and that's the clincher.
Ed Guerreri, the head coach, and the offensive coordinator of Wall Township pulled that out of their bag of tricks.
That was a riverboat gamble right there.
Wow, you're not kidding. I mean, we just talked about it. If that ball falls incomplete, they got to kill the minute 50. You talk about knock it serve. You talk about trying to win the ball game. You try to talk about making a play. McKenna to Reinhardt, they're all everything player, and Wall Township is going to walk away with a 25-22 victory if they just can convert these kneel downs. That was amazing.
That was a gutty call.
You heard the gasps and gulps in the crowd. Like, what are you doing? Great catch.
No. Yes.
Yes, that's it. And I'm surprised by that call even.
Yeah, I mean, I thought kneel down would be the call there, but they didn't. Okay.
Listen, they just threw the ball on 3rd and long to seal the game when nobody thought they were doing it.
Second goal, the ball moved to the 8-yard line.
I tell you got to give Brian McKenna, the senior quarterback, who has stepped in more than admirably. Huge game for him. I mean, really huge game. I mean, 3 touchdown passes, right? He rushed the first touchdown after the pump block. He's been a leader of this football team on offense for sure.
Now it looks like they might be going victory formation.
You're like, wait a minute, we don't have to play anymore? We just got to kneel down, we win?
We got 54 seconds. No, they're still going to hand the ball off. Right there to Dylan Cohen.
Cohen with the carry up the pipe.
Yeah, right there about to the 3, so about 5-yard gain. But
Can you explain that?
no, I can't explain it.
I mean, not for nothing. What if the ball comes popping out?
Yeah.
I mean, I just...
Just under 30 seconds to go. We'd like to remind everyone, please.
And now they just kneel down on it, and that's going to do it.
What a great football game, Glenn. Just a great football game between Manalapan and Wall. Back and forth, big play after big play. Wall Township holding on by the skin of their teeth with the biggest play of their Wall Township year. 4 in a row for them. Take the lead in the B North.
So we'll give you the second half scoring summaries. In the third quarter, it was a 35-yard pass from Brian McKenna to Jesse Roth. Pass failed with 10:04 to go in the third, made it 25-6. And then Manalapan scored on a 1-yard run by Asir Wolfuk. And then the 2-point conversion run there by Ethan Fogelstrom with 4:31 to go in the third, made it 25-14. And then a 27-yard pass from Cameron DeFoss to Nick Palmieri. Then once again, the Fogelstrom 2-point conversion run with 7:54 to go in the fourth, made it 25-22. And that's how it ended.
Incredible game. I was fired up. I mean, you could tell. It's funny. Before the game, we were trying to see. We have one sheet that said McKenna, one said McKenna. They're like, he's not our quarterback. Oh, I think they know who he is now.
Yeah, I was going to say, yeah. We made sure it was McKenna. So,
yes.
Yeah. So, great performance by Wall. They hung on. I mean, they had a great first half, and then basically penalty-free second half and no turnovers. So it was a clean second half and good comeback by Manalapan, but they just fell a little bit short.
Yeah, it's funny. They say you got to win the turnover battle. You got to win. You can't have those big plays on special teams that you don't really think about. And Wall had the big one with the punt block. They got him, set him up at the 1, but those 3 turnovers were just devastating.
Wall improves to 4-2, and more importantly, 3-0 in Class B North. Now, they'll at least clinch a tie, but it's going to be a tough game there at St. John Vianney, so that's not going to be easy. So at least they clinch a tie. Manalapan drops to 5-2 and 2-1 in Class B North.
Yes, and there'll be some more shakeups in the top 10 rankings and also the PowerPoint rankings. So each game takes on its own animal of what goes on in the standings and PowerPoints and all that. And so we had a great one tonight.
We sure did. We got 2 games next week. The game at 6 o'clock. We're going to have Manasquan at Brick Township. That'll be on the Garden State Athletic Network. And then the game on the NFHS Network will be Middletown South at Red Bank Region. So for our cameraman, Bill Long, and our color commentator, Greg Cardone, I'm Glenn Perry saying so long and have yourselves a good night, everyone.